Welcome back, champions. If you're here, it means you're serious about upgrading your mind. Today, we are not doing a quick tip, we are diving deep into the full, unabridged masterclass on one of the most powerful concepts in behavioral psychology, the default mode network. Most people treat their wandering thoughts like enemies, something to be suppressed, something to be fought off when they need to focus. That is fundamentally wrong. The truth, backed by decades of neuroscience, is that those thoughts aren't distractions. They are your genius working. We're talking about the default mode network, the DMN. Think of it as your brain's internal daydreaming engine. Scientifically speaking, the DMN activates when your mind isn't focused on an external task. It's highly correlated with self-referential thought and memory consolidation. In plain English, those random thoughts you have in the shower, while doing dishes, or on a long walk. That's your DMN connecting disparate ideas. It's problem-solving mode. The mistake most high achievers make is trying to force focus 100% of the time. You are treating your brain like a machine that only runs on external input. But the human brain is not a machine. It's a highly sophisticated, associative network that thrives in periods of low external stimulation. Our goal today is not to eliminate wandering thoughts, it's to learn how to prompt them. To guide this internal engine toward productive, creative outputs. This requires a fundamental shift in mindset. You must stop viewing downtime as wasted time and start seeing it as mandatory cognitive processing time. Let's talk about the behavioral psychology behind this. We are talking about cognitive load management. When you are constantly switching tasks, checking email while listening to a podcast while scrolling social media, you are keeping your cognitive load artificially high. This constant stimulation keeps the DMN in a low-power state. It never gets to run its deep, connective processes. So, how do we intentionally activate it? We need to create what I call that structured boredom block. This isn't just sitting on the couch scrolling through Reddit, because that's still external input, it's just low-value stimulation. The structured boredom block is 15 to 20 minutes of deliberate, unstructured downtime. Crucially, during this time, you ban all external inputs. No phone, no book, no podcast, no music with lyrics. The goal here is to create a vacuum. A cognitive void that forces your brain to turn inward and start connecting the dots itself. When you remove the external narrative, the deadlines, the emails, the entertainment, you give your DMN permission to run its full cycle. What happens? Your mind starts playing with associations. It links the concept from your childhood, to that article you read last week, and to the problem you are currently facing. This is where aha moments are born. They don't happen when you are frantically working, they happen when your brain is quietly synthesizing. Let's talk about the psychological resistance here. It feels uncomfortable at first. Your brain is trained for novelty. Boredom feels like a threat because it means low dopamine reward. It's an evolutionary survival mechanism. The key is to retrain your reward system. You must associate this quiet downtime with the feeling of breakthrough and insight. Actionable hack 1, the transition ritual. Never jump straight from high-intensity work into the structured boredom block. When you finish a deep task, take 5 minutes to do something physical but non-stimulating. Walk around the block. Stretch. Just let your body move without purpose. This physical movement helps signal to the brain that the task is over, allowing the DMN to gently ramp up. Actionable hack 2, the prompting question. Don't just sit there blankly. Give your DMN a loose thread to pull on. Instead of thinking, I need to solve X, try asking, what if Y was completely reversed? This forces associative lateral thinking. This is the power of metacognition, thinking about your own thinking process. You are guiding the internal conversation. Remember, the goal is not immediate answers. The goal is connection. To build the neural pathways that allow novel ideas to form. If you are a student, use this during review sessions. Don't just reread notes, let your mind wander through the material. If you are an executive, use this before major decision points. Give your subconscious time to process conflicting data. The DMN is essentially your internal consultant. It works best when you are physically detached from the source of stress or problem. Mastering this is mastering your attention economy. You are learning to pay yourself the dividend of deep thought. Start small. Commit to just 10 minutes today. No phone. Just you and the quiet space. Observe what happens. Notice where your mind goes. Don't judge it, just record it. That recording is your data. The more you practice this structured boredom, the stronger your DMN becomes. It moves from an accidental byproduct of distraction to a reliable tool. This isn't about being lazy, it's about being strategically rested. It's the difference between running on fumes and operating at peak cognitive efficiency. I want you to internalize this: your mind is always working. You just need to give it the right kind of fuel and the right environment. So, go experiment. Schedule your structured boredom block today. And watch what genius emerges from the quiet.